Seventh-ranked Iowa looking to avoid the upset against Indiana and in the process win its 13th straight football game, second longest streak in the nation. Hey, how are you folks? Jason Horowitz. Glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com, the college football preview show presented by Tyson Anytizers. Let's bring in CBS Sports' Spencer Tillman to break this down. And Spence, Iowa has had to come from behind in every single Big Ten game this season, and Kirk Ferentz said this week that he's not worried about the BCS and the national championship because he doesn't feel like his team at this moment, with the health issues and some other things, is even playing like a top 10 team. What do you think about this team?
Well, that's very candid of him. I don't think it's coach speak because I think Kirk Ferentz has everybody's respect, including mine. So I respect that. But again, you know, the BCS is part pageant, and you got to be able to project a certain measure of confidence. And you really know when you hear statements like that, you have to question how comfortable people are being aware and what the system requires of them. So I appreciate his candidness. But again, I think this Iowa team is one that's solid. They do have some issues because they've got a major injured running back. Hopefully we can talk about that. But I think the questions that he raises about his team, nice introspection, but I wouldn't be majoring on him if I were the head coach of Iowa.
Well, Spence, you bring up the injury problems, and it's Adam Robinson, the freshman leading running back for Iowa. They also lose their starting guard, Dace Richardson, for this season. You know, this is not a team that's built on quick strike ability. It's a team that grinds it out. What kind of problems will this present moving forward?
Well, it could be big problems. Brandon Wigger, who is the freshman that will come in and play, a true freshman, I think that's where the question mark hangs for here, this group. If he can come in and give you a modicum of the production that Adam Robinson provided, you're going to have a shot to be competitive because I'm in love with the offensive line of Iowa. I like Marvin McNutt, their complimentary wide receiver. Kulinaitis may be the great one that they have among the wide receivers, but I think having McNutt on the other side really opens up his game. It's all about the running attack and the slow drip approach. They will wear a hole in you if they continue to lean on you. But again, it's about them playing from behind, which you pointed out. They've had to come from behind. That's not their MO in terms of getting big wins. They're all about getting small victories and playing solid defense. Stanzi, their quarterback, has been exciting as well to watch. But again, they're not going to overwhelm you with outstanding plays offensively. It's about steady drip wearing a hole in a rock for this Iowa team.
Yeah, and it shows. I mean, they only had 9 points until that final play of the ballgame last week, winning on the last play at Michigan State. Now, they're coming off games against Michigan, at Wisconsin, and at Michigan State. 2 of them night ball games, a lot of hype for all of those. Now they get Indiana at home. Any chance of a letdown here, Spence?
I don't think so. Again, I think they know what's in their purview. I mean, as the undefeated in the Big Ten, they're the banner carrier for the entire conference. It's new territory for them and Kirk Ferentz and his ball club. So I'm thinking he's aware of that. I don't think there's going to be a letdown. There's too much at stake, not just for Iowa, but for the conference as a whole. Again, put it in the broader context, the way that this league has been dominated by SEC performers and others in the last 5 years, it doesn't really bode well for the Big Ten on the national landscape. So I don't think there's going to be a letdown in this contest.
Yeah, they are 8-0 for the first time in school history. Indiana, on the other side, is coming off a game against Northwestern where they got off to a 28-3 lead and then lost 29-28, and they're 4-4 on the year, Spence. So you don't think there's a letdown? Do you think Iowa wins big, or is it closer than people would expect?
Well, I think Iowa is going to win this one big as Iowa by their standards. If they win it by 9 to 14 points, that's a huge disparity right there. I think this Indiana team has too much not going on offensively as far as their continuity to get a win here.
Yeah, Indiana's got some issues hanging on to leads. That's the Michigan game also back in September, something you can draw back on as well. Spence, thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday.
All right, Jason, we'll see you, buddy.
All right, folks, for more on this game, be sure to stay right here with CBSSports.com. It's a 12 p.m. Eastern kickoff on Saturday. That'll do it for the College Football Preview Show, presented by Tyson Anytizers, the meaty Good Man Snack. For Spencer Tillman, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.